Happy Veterans Day. Thank you so much for taking care of us and making sure that we're safe here at home. If you feel like you've been struggling at all and you're a homeowner, I made a short little video. I hope you enjoy watching it, and I hope that we can help you in return. Harry, what is the main benefit to getting a VA loan?
There's so many main benefits, but a couple of the big ones that are highlighted out there is obviously you could do a 0% down home loan, which is amazing. But not only just putting down 0% on a home, they also have no mortgage insurance. That's amazing, because typically when you put down 3%, 3.5%, you're paying some pretty big premiums for that risk in mortgage insurance, where the VA home loan does not have any mortgage insurance. So those are a couple of the big pieces. The other one I would say is that they're very generous with their debt to income ratios, their credit score requirements. The list can go on, but it's an amazing tool. And and those veterans have earned that benefit. So if you're a veteran, definitely look into that.
Okay, so for the veterans out there, do they ever have to worry about their VA loans benefits expiring?
No, and I've had a lot of vets that had that thought that because they were in the service 20 years ago, 30 years ago, they felt like, I've never used it, I don't think I still have it, it's probably expired. And the truth of the matter is that as long as they're eligible, the VA loan for them is always going to be there for them. It's not going to expire. That's a false myth out there, that a lot of people think that since I was in the service so long ago, there's no way they're going to have records on me and I'm not going to be able to get the home loan, the VA home loan, and it's just not true. It does not expire.
Okay, so are the VA loans only good for a purchase?
No, and I get that honestly quite a bit. And it's funny because you think that, oh, this loan program is good for a bunch of things, but for some reason some people think that the VA loan is only good to do a purchase, and it's totally not true. You can use it for a purchase, absolutely, but you can also do a refinance into a VA home loan. You could do cash out VA home loans. You can even do renovation VA home loans. There's a bunch of really cool, unique features to the VA home loan, and that's just to name quite a few of those features. But if you're looking to a property and you're saying, man, this is not really up to snuff and it needs a lot of work, that's perfect to do a VA renovation home loan. Or if you're want to get a lower interest rate and you're worried about losing your VA benefit because you think it's just a one-time token, this is not true. They can definitely refinance that home and get a lower interest rate, and it's very streamlined for veterans.
What is a COE and what is required when you get a veteran's loan according to getting a COE?
Absolutely. So a COE stands for a certificate of eligibility that the VA gives us, and that tells us where they're standing at as far as getting their home loan. It tells us how much ability that they can get for if they already have a current VA loan out there. It tells us if the veteran is potentially eligible to have the VA funding fee waived. So that's a couple of reasons why we need to have the COE to see how much they can qualify for as far as VA home loans are concerned. And oftentimes veterans have a hard time trying to locate that. They can definitely just reach out to me in my office, and we can get that certificate of eligibility for them completely free.
Oh, you take care of getting it for them?
Absolutely. We take care of it, and we do not charge for it at all.
Is there any special benefit that they get if they're disabled?
There is. So oftentimes if they're disabled, it's going to say that on that COE, the certificate of eligibility, and that is going to have the VA funding fee completely waived for the veteran, which is huge because oftentimes it can be up to like 3.3% of the loan depending on how many times they've used the VA loan before. It's quite a bit that gets financed in, and that's called the VA funding fee. And there's different tiers depending on what type of transaction they're doing and how often they've done it before. So having the VA funding fee completely waived is just a game changer because then it doesn't cost them anything at all, and it's a huge benefit.
So they've already bought a house on a VA loan and they want to sell that house and buy another one and they're disabled, boom.
Boom, yep, you can kiss that VA funding fee goodbye.
Thank you so much, Harry, for coming out and having these rapid fire questions. And if anybody would like to contact Harry, he is at Loan Depot and his number is...
Yeah, best way to reach me is either call or text. My phone number is area code 805-459-7601.
Or you can always call me, Rane Aguilar, at Aguilar and Associates with Century 21, 805-709-3415, and I'll get you in touch with him.